Good morning, Pokemon fans and shiny hunters. We are back for our Week 12 update, and we are ringing the bell on this shiny collection. Now, I believe I did highlight last time that I did actually get those Ultra Beasts caught. The Buzzwole, Buzzwole, Pheromosa, Buzzwole, Pheromosa, and Xurkitree are caught, but two of them are still in Pokemon Go, waiting for my transporter energy to recharge. I am still hunting this week's Tapu Bulu to get it before Wednesday. I'm trying to do some remote raids and some local raids when I get the time. Hopefully, I get that one before I run out of time. Now, on to what we have actually accomplished this week. Now, I didn't get a whole huge ton of stuff, but I did get a couple of things here. So we see here, I have the Hatenna line and this Impidimp. Let's see, Impidimp is number 859. Let's go ahead and get these guys put away. 859 would be, right over here. And then the Hatterene family is immediately before them in Pokedex order. So I did manage to get these hatched off of the Shield version with the hatcher that we got going on. These are all set up. I actually just put them in, so they are moved in their correct homes now. I am extremely happy to have them squared away. I am still trying to hatch one more Impidimp so that I can fill in the Morgrem slot. So we have that one in there. Now for other things that we've gotten, and these were mostly from last Monday when I was on my night off of work. I ended up getting two more Vivillon forms. We got it was the Icy Snow and the Savannah patterns that we have filled in now. So now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 patterns here, and I think if I recall, 3 of them Jenny has that we have covered. I also, in addition to that, had some extra time on my Sparkle and Encounter bug sandwich, so I ran around a little bit and ended up getting Tarantula and Spidops. Got both of those covered. They're in here. And then I also went hunting around. I had a Finizen outbreak. We got Finizen and Palafin. We had a Bombardier outbreak, so I got that one covered. There was a Paldean Tauros that we got covered, so that's in there. And off of that bug sandwich, I got both Tarantula and Spidops, like I mentioned just a second ago. Oh, and while we were going for that shiny Vivillon, I was hunting in that northern stretch of Paldea near the ferry base, where a bug sandwich causes a lot of Vivillon to appear, especially to the right of the base on the map. But there's also Vespiquen and Combee that show up there. That's where I've gotten a few spare Combees, but we did get a shiny Vespiquen to go in there as well. So that was a lot of shiny gains for just that time period in general. That said, that brings our total. Now, this total count in Pokemon Home also accounts for some things that were moved around, that were stored in one game or another, stored from Go, transferred from Go, waiting to get it moved over from my wife's profile, since she is very much helping me with these. She went hunting with me for some Tapu Bulu raids yesterday and today because we had a little bit of time off together. Neither of us got the shiny on that one, but I am still gunning for it. But altogether, with everything that was moved, our total count is now up to 696 shiny Pokemon stored in home out of our around 1,000 that we're trying to get, and that's just stored in home. Total, if we add in the Pokemon that we both have stored in Go, it is 776. So we gained 19 shiny Pokemon in the home collection, and we gained 13 total that we haven't already had on our hands. And let's see here. So that 13 gain. My wife also got her shiny Darkrai moved out of Pokemon Go that she had gotten in a Go raid quite a while ago. She got a shiny from there, but unfortunately it cannot be put. The Darkrai cannot go into. I can't move it into my Scarlet. Wait a minute. If I can't move it into my Scarlet Violet, you know what? Wait, can't Darkrai go into Scarlet and Violet? Because I know I've had Darkrai before. I've had most Pokemon, including most Mythicals, at some point or another. Okay, Darkrai can move into it. So, I'm going to go ahead and just slide this Darkrai into here. This way, if I do, because it's a mythical, it can't be transferred in immediately. It has to go through a little bit of a middleman. But this way, I'll be able to go ahead and get that. I can trade it over there, have it registered to her game, and then I can get it moved over and have it squared away there. So honestly, after that, that would bring it to 697. But that 697 will probably count for next week's. But this is our update here. We are moving right along. I am so glad that we managed to get our decks buffed up by 13 total new gains and 19 total stored in Pokemon Home. So 696 out of the 1,000. I am also still gradually working on the Pokemon Home decks for Legends ZA to get that shiny Volcanion. And I am keeping my eye out for Go Raids. I believe the last Tapu is going to be available next week after starting on Wednesday. The Tapu Fini, I think, is the last one that I need, and I believe that that's going to be in the Go Raid. So this week I do still have to get that Tapu Bulu, and then I'm going to be still pushing for Tapu Bulu next week, or Tapu Fini next week. So keep an eye out for that. I do also have a post on my Discord channel where I am giving away some shiny Pokemon through Discord. So anybody else out there that's been reaching out, that's been wanting to see what the community is about, I am on the Discord. I do stream on Twitch sometimes when I have the time off, when I'm off work, unless this last couple of my last couple of nights off have been kind of like in my brain. But I am still making progress and working on these projects along with our other daily uploads. I've got Reciteer in the works. Stardew still has daily uploads going. So keep an eye out for those. I also had a new Judging by the Cover review go up just yesterday from the time of this. That was for Satisfactory that I reviewed. Next week, for anybody wondering, I'm going to be reviewing No Man's Sky. And I'm actually looking forward to that review. I just need a little extra prep time for that one. So that being said, this has been our little bit of a week shiny collection update, plus a couple other projects we have going on. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Anybody else out there that's shiny hunting, leave some note down below. Let us know how you're doing.